Hello. So I decided to do this book. It's called Creative Nonfiction by Crystalline Sanders Diggs, and it is Where Hands Go, The Power of No. And basically, in this lesson, we teach kids how to feel comfortable using their big no in situations that they might be uncomfortable in. This book basically highlights using the word no as a superpower that you are lucky to have. It teaches that you are in control. That's what I really like about this book, because I know growing up, sometimes you're like forced to hug an elder or a family member, but in this book it shows like here perfectly like the kid's grandma is going in for a hug, but it's showing that he doesn't want that. So I would ask kids, starting in the book, when is a good time to say no. Teach them words like boundaries and how to identify a trusted adult if you feel very unsafe, when to talk about that. So we would read these out loud. The first part of the book that I really enjoyed was in the beginning. Saying no makes me feel so strong. I always say it when something feels wrong. In a flash, it can stop the fiercest enemy and help to shape my hero identity. So, um, it just really motivates a kid to go ahead and use their superpower. Unwanted touches are never okay. With our superpowers, we can keep that okay. Uh, keep that it that way. Um, and I would basically like have a chart, and we would like put down, okay, is this okay? Is that okay? I would like to do the role playing because I feel like getting the kids kind of moving around would get them wanting to be involved. So I would do like touching their toys, and they practice with their friends. No, please don't touch my toys. Or maybe please back up out my bubble. You're kind of in my bubble. I would like personal space. Or simple as personal space, please. Kind of getting them using that voice and feeling comfortable saying those type of things. Um, then I would like for them to go back to their tables for the independent practice. I would love for them to write down a story that they may had to use their big no voice, based off of the last assignment. Well, actually, it was this assignment. The writing is a process. I would like to encourage a lot of writing. So I would want them to create a story when they had to use their big no voice, or make up a story that they think will be a time for them to use their big no voice, or just telling me why is it important to use it, and also like who would their trusted adults be. I think it's important for them to go ahead and list who their trusted adults may be that they can go to, so that way they know I can go to this person if something were to happen. It's important for those kids to kind of learn that that's what we would do. Um, and then I would kind of just check for understanding. I would also like to do like a fist to five, kind of understand everything. But I do think that with everything that we're doing while watching them during the role play and reading the stories that they've created, that's the best way for me to check for evaluation. So yeah, I'm really excited. I like the idea of using this book because it's a good way to encourage them to speak up for themselves. And I love a book that rhymes. I love children's book that rhymes. There are, they show you like different genders. They show you like older people. It just is a really nice way to influence and encourage kids to do that. So this is the book. Trying to make sure I went over everything. Yeah, and we will also show them safe ways to invite people in. So we can say, oh, I can give you a high five, or I can give you a fist bump, but I'm not comfortable with a hug or a kiss on the cheek. Showing them appropriate ways if they're uncomfortable with certain things, showing them the right ways that we can maybe offer suggestions, or it's totally okay, we don't have to pick another way. It's just, this is my space, please respect it. So yes, and then also for my ESL students, I would give them a prompt, of course. So the prompt would be, it's okay to say no when. So that kind of get them started if they're struggling with that. And then for technology incorporation, I would play maybe a video on the projector, um, so they can like watch it, reiterate that type of thing. Or get a song. I would get a song going on YouTube, so they can watch that, because songs are really good to remember, and I'm also incorporating that technology.